and welcome back to another video. I thought I would do kind of like a relaxed kind of vlog style video, something quite easy for me to film, less in depth than what we have seen previously. In this video I'm going to be talking about all of my favourite products that I have been using recently that I think will potentially help other disabled people out there. These products start from absolutely free all the way up to about £600. I'm not encouraging you to go out and buy them all. I'm not encouraging you to go out and spend beyond your means, but maybe if you've been thinking about some of these products, they'll help you decide as to whether they are the right things for you. And also free, I mean, can't get better than that, can you? Now, if you're not new to the channel, then you will know I absolutely love these kind of videos. I love talking about products that help people with disabilities. I love reviewing different mobility aids and cutting edge tech. So if you think you have missed any of those videos, I will leave my amazing product review playlist down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and consider giving me a super thanks. All of the items and products that you see today will be featured down below. If I can't find them, then I will see if I can find an alternative for you. This first item brings me to the kitchen sink, and it is this. You may have seen them, but I never really realised the value in these until I started using it. Now, my family in Australia had these, and that is when I first started using one over in Australia, and I was like, God, I gotta bring one of these back. They are so handy. When you're doing the washing up and you're trying to juggle brushes and then you got to reach for the washing up liquid, it can sometimes be a pain. You're trying to balance maybe up against the sink that's not quite accessible, or maybe you only have one arm. Using one of these is going to change your life. You can squirt your washing up liquid in here and then it comes through the sponge, so you don't need to keep like squirting. And you can control how much of the liquid is coming through here. You can also change the spongy pads as well. And I just thought these would be great for people to know about. And yeah, it's a relatively inexpensive product, but the ease and convenience, it's amazing. I love this one. Now, this next product was gifted to me as part of a paid partnership that I did with Currys. Oh my goodness, a lot of you have one of these as well, and game changer. Can you spot this down there? This is my new Robovac. I have had it since about January. And you may have seen it when I did my paid partnership. I'll leave it here because it's quite funny so you can see it. To advertise Currys, I wasn't actually advertising this product. Robovac, she's called Madam Suckybot. And she comes out of there and she vacuums the whole of this downstairs. And I was like, how good is this thing gonna be? And she's amazing. She is so good, really thorough. I think maybe sometimes you will have to have a human to get into those really kind of hard to reach places. I'm really impressed with how she works. Sean is going back to Australia in September, only for 10 days, but it is great knowing that I'm going to be able to make sure that the downstairs is nice and clean and clear, knowing that I have Madam Suckybot to do it for me. She gives me my own independence and I don't have to rely on anyone. And she really saves the spoons. Now, she wasn't cheap. I think there are cheaper alternatives and there are more expensive alternatives as well. But honestly, I have been so happy with her. We are up in the bathroom now for my next little hack that I have absolutely been loving. Electric toothbrush. I've always taken pride in my oral hygiene and I've always taken pride in my teeth. I went to the dentist and I went in there very, you know, smug and chuffed, never had a filling. She looked at me, I think you need to see the hygienist. I was like, oh. I saw the hygienist, she scraped all the bits and bobs and yuckiness and kind of like reset my mouth back to how it should be. I had no idea I had this issue. And she said I would definitely recommend that you use an electric toothbrush. So Sean bought me an electric toothbrush for my birthday. It's so much easier. You get the most amazing clean of your teeth and you save so much energy as well. Like, I'm gonna confess, sometimes I will be so tired and in so much pain that I wouldn't clean my teeth because it would just be that little bit too much effort that I wouldn't bother in the evening. But with this toothbrush, I can literally lay on the bed and clean my teeth, hardly any effort at all. I went back to my dentist and she was like, I can instantly see a huge difference in you. You have no problems at all. It's definitely made a difference. A couple of months ago, I went to Morocco, and while I was in Morocco, our tour leader had one of these phone strappy things on her iPhone. So it's a phone case and it has a strap here, quite a long one, so you can wear it across your body like that, and it was so handy, especially when you're sightseeing and you're taking photos. You know, you have opportunistic thieves who might just want to grab it from you, but if it's attached to you, it's quite good and quite secure. And I was like, I have got to get me one of those, because I just have my phone on my lap, and sometimes, you know, if I'm transferring or whatever, I can forget that it's there and it just falls on the floor. Like, how many times has my phone fallen on the floor? I'm surprised it hasn't smashed, but obviously you can get lots of different colours and patterns and things. I chose this really nice little daisy pattern, of course, and I love pink as well, but honestly, I use it all the time, this phone strap, and I just think this is so handy. It's also adjustable as well, so if you're wearing it across the body and you are sat down, you might want to have it a little bit shorter than someone who's standing and wants to have it a bit longer. Another great thing about this phone strap is if you are an ambulatory wheelchair user, or you use a walker or crutches, this is amazing because you don't have to worry about holding onto your phone. And if you don't have pockets, just got it on Amazon, it was just a few pounds. You can get these phone cases on Caseify, and they are ridiculously expensive. I will leave a link down below and you can have a look. This next thing that I have absolutely been loving won't cost you a penny. And I know I'm really late to the game with this one, but if I'm late to the game with this one, then maybe some of you are late to the game with this one. Literally a couple of days ago, I set up Apple Pay, Apple Wallet. Sat down, I got all my cards. I've only got two, which I kind of use. The other one I don't use so much. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Don't have to worry about having a wallet. You don't have to worry about fumbling, finding your cards when you're at the cash register. You just have your phone, you go bing. It's so easy and it is so good. You can still use your regular cards as well. So you have that choice, you have that option. I always have my phone on me, so to be able to use Apple Pay if I've forgotten my wallet or something, which does happen quite regularly, I've always got it with me. Have you downloaded Apple Pay? Do you use it or do you not use it? And now you're thinking, maybe I should use it. After talking about Apple Pay, this leads me really nicely onto my next thing that my mum told me about. So thanks for this one, Mama Wheels. And it's called Stocard. So how often are you out and they're like, do you have an Advantage card or a points card or a collecting card or a club member card? There are so many loyalty cards. And like, I don't want to be carrying around all those cards. No one wants to be carrying around all those cards. I often go to Tesco and go to shop for things, and I don't have the club card on me. Oh my goodness. Stop what you're doing and download it right away. It's amazing. Stocard stores all of your Advantage cards, all of your points cards. I don't know what they would be called in other countries, and I'm sure you will have apps that are similar. So if you do, then make sure to drop it in the comments. But this app is amazing. All I had to do was get my card, take a picture of it, and it was uploaded instantly. I didn't have to find any numbers or, you know, input numbers as well, which I find really difficult. Just took a photo of it and they're all stored on there ready to go. So it works a little bit like Apple Pay. You just get the card up, whichever one you want on your phone, you swipe it at the machine and then your points will be added. I also was given an Odeon voucher for Christmas, a gift card, and I was able to upload that onto my phone so I don't have to carry all of these cards around with me. Honestly, I mean, I live a wild lifestyle. I found the day when I was inputting all of my cards into this app extremely exciting. I should probably think about maybe finding a new hobby. This product is one of my more pricey ones, but if you are thinking of getting one, I highly recommend it, and that is the one and only Dyson hairdryer. Look how small and compact it is. All of the weight is in the handle, so it's really light to use. If you can't lift your arms up over your head, this is great because it blows really hard and you don't actually have to hold your arm up above your head. You can kind of go like this because it's light, it's very powerful, it leaves my hair looking great. And the other thing is it's slightly quieter than your average hairdryer. So I'd say if you're very sensitive to noise, the Dyson hairdryer I find is a lot quieter and a lot more comfortable. It's not as intrusive as your average hairdryer. Daisy uses some of the attachments to combat like flyaways and frizz, and her hair just looks absolutely amazing when she does it. I personally don't really have time for that. I just like flip my hair forward, give it and dry it, and well, I think the results speak for themselves. But I'd love to know, have you got a Dyson hairdryer? And I'd love to know what you think about it. So this next thing that I absolutely love, and I think a lot of people could benefit from, is Gusto, which is a delivery subscription service for meals. You go on, you choose how many meals you want in your box each week and for how many people. You can select your recipes and then they send you out your recipe cards like this, and they send you out all of the ingredients and they're already measured out, and then all you've got to do is kind of prepare your vegetables and things like that. I really like it because it helps me save on spoons and there is no wastage as well. Some of you may have noticed that I have got a brand new Batek. This is a Batek Mini 2. Now I have filmed some videos on this before, so if you can't wait, you can go and check it out. More information about it here. But I won't include it right now in this video because I think my Batek Mini 2 deserves its own video. So make sure that you subscribe for that. Out of all of those products, I would love to know what you're thinking or tempted about getting now. And if you're not tempted about getting any of them, then that's absolutely fine as well. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more disability related content. And I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye!